going to start with the RAF 05, and I'm going to make assumptions based on the matches yesterday, whether or not Arman Sarikian is one of the best wrestlers in the UFC right now, which would have been a very bold statement like a few months ago maybe. But now that we have seen him in grappling competitions and we have seen him in the freestyle wrestling competition, I do have a very solid base for saying that he's one of the best at least. At least Hamzat might be the best, but Arman is definitely there. Just waiting. Yo, bro, how's it going? You right? Yeah, do you agree with my assessment of whether you can put Arman Sarikian as one of the top wrestler in the UFC right now? I don't know if I agree with it myself, to be honest. I thought it would be attractive to bring people in. But I think Arman is definitely right up there. I think Hamzat might be the best. Like if you're talking about clean cut freestyle wrestler, the best freestyle wrestler in MMA right now. It might be Hamza Chimaev. I think he beats everyone. But I think Arman is definitely going to be right up there because who else is there, right? Colby Covington is pretty good. I don't know if you watched him against Luke Rockhold. By the way, how many fights did you get to watch? Did you get up and watch like some of the other fights that you missed? So Colby dominated Rockhold. By the way, he won 12-0. Rockhold could not score a single point. It was very easy. Colby made it look easy. Rockhold did have like a funky sort of style when he was doing like splits when Colby was trying to take him down, but it wasn't much. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Colby is good. I could see like he definitely would have been like Colby's probably out of his prime. He's probably not even training as much as he used to, but he's still very good at wrestling. So Colby is also, I'm gonna say he's right up there when it comes to like pure wrestling, and probably Michael Chandler. I don't know. I've never seen him like. I know he's pretty explosive, but Colby's more like a pressure and cardio wrestler. So I don't know what would happen if Colby actually fights Michael Chandler because Michael Chandler was also very high level. But I think Arman, in terms of like some of the techniques that he does, right, it's just more effective. I think he can use more of his wrestling in UFC. But I would love to see, man, because Arman is in his prime. So I would love to see Arman against Colby Covington in RAF. But I don't think that's what Colby's looking for. Colby's looking for something else right now. He's looking for the paychecks. He's looking for the money fights. And he's the best at like selling the fights. Like even at the press conferences, you look how much shit he was talking in the pre-fight, even in the post-fight, how much he was talking. So he was calling out George St. Pierre GSP. I think that would be a very, very intriguing, very interesting fight. George, I don't know if there's a lot to win for George in that because if George gets the win, there's not much he gets out of it. No, that's the one I've not watched. I missed like three of them, man. I did not watch that. I watched Giorgio Polas. That was a good one. I really like the salsa trips that he was doing. Okay, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch the Caden one. My internet is so down right now. I can only use my internet on my phone. My laptop does not have the internet right now. But I'll put that up and I'll watch it. I really like the which one was the best one? Did you watch the Kadim one? Kadim versus Kyle Dake. Oh, you want to see my reaction to it? If I can get my laptop to actually work, then I'll watch it live. But my laptop is so fucked right now. I don't know what's going on. It's none of the internet is working. It's my trust laptop, and it's like I can't even access the internet on it. The problem, they might have put some restrictions on it. Oh, you didn't watch Kadim versus Kyle Lake, bro? Watch that one. That is the best fight. Very high level fight. Kyle Lake actually won it. My prediction was right. But I think Kadim made a mistake. He was not putting the pace on. He maybe underestimated Kyle Lake a little bit. Like you look at the first round, it's not like he was not trying to attempt any takedowns. They got him with the first one. Then Kadim he's doing a takedown. He's shot a double leg, but he was kind of like a lazy double leg. I don't think he was expecting him to do anything. And like Kyle Lake is known for being one of the best counter wrestler. They kind of reversed him. Instead of like sprawling, he got a body lock and he kind of reversed and back. So he got 4 points out of that. And now Dake was up like 6-0 in the first round. And I think in the second round, I mean, Kadim tried to make a comeback, but it was too late. And then third round, he actually literally started putting the pace on. So he went up to like 7 points, but Dake went up to like 10 points. There were a couple when Kadim was shooting, and then Kadim would get like points, but then Dake would also reverse him, so Dake would also get 2 points. Yeah, dude, Dake is one of the best. And now they should probably look. They're 1-1. Karim beat him in the Olympics. Dake beat him now. So they should probably do like a rematch, like a trilogy. You know what? That would actually sell a lot. Like they should probably do a trilogy. It'd be a good one. But you know what I want to do? I want to see like those wrestlers, like Dake level wrestlers, because they're the best. They're like the top level wrestlers, like against some of the MMA fighters, just to build up the MMA fighters, right? Like the build up would be nice. Like the MMA fighter is going against Kyle Dake, who is the best wrestler on the planet. Like they could sell the fight like that, right? So I wouldn't mind seeing that part of it. Oh yeah, I know. Henry is gonna be. You said Bassett actually called out Henry. Yes, so Henry is fighting Faber. You know, I'm actually happy that Henry is getting the time to actually prepare because he's gonna fight Faber. He's probably preparing in the camp, and then after that, he's gonna come back. He's gonna make like a stronger comeback because if he was going directly against Bassett, that would have been difficult. But now he's going against Faber. Although Faber is very good. Yeah, Faber, Bassett is good, but like, dude, it's a good fight. But right, but for like a tuna fight, he's fighting Faber next month. I think it's better to get a tuna fight, and it's not like, dude, but depends on how much time Henry's getting. Right? I don't know what Bassett's what his accolades are. I don't know how many championships he's won. If he's ever actually made it to Olympics, so Henry is not in his prime form. But if he actually gets time to prepare, look, he's gonna get 1 month to prepare for Faber, so he proves his wrestling over there, and then if Bassett versus Henry is a month ahead of that fight, then he gets another month to actually prepare for the fight, which means Henry could actually do really good against him. But also, I don't want to undervalue Faber. Faber is actually a very good fighter. Uriah Faber can wrestle. I know he's fought like NCAA level. But Henry is a different animal, and Faber is very out of his prime. So I think Henry just gets him. Also depends on like who trains more. And yeah, my internet is not back. It's still far. But by the way, what's your opinion on like Arman Sarukian as like a wrestler? Do you think you could put him in a category with like Khabib and like Islam if it comes to like pure freestyle wrestling? I think you could definitely put it there. Like Khabib probably too early because I think Khabib was so good. Khabib, in terms of freestyle wrestling, like I saw him like I've seen him competing against like a freestyle wrestler, and Khabib was doing really good against a very hell of a wrestler. So I'm not sure about Khabib, but Islam is a different type of wrestler. It's like obviously Islam going to do double legs, obviously Islam going to do single legs. He's amazing, and he's going to be a very hard guy to take down. And I bet you if Islam actually makes like a freestyle debut, Islam would actually do very good as well. Okay, Bassett is like 19 and he has won many championships. Yeah, I mean, if he's young and hungry, he's definitely going to be the one putting in the effort. And there's not much to prove for Henry Cejudo, I guess. Maybe that he still got it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how much is into the game, like how much he wants to put in. Uh, I think Henry is going to enjoy the press conference, right? At least it's going to be good for Bassett, right? He's 19-year old. He can get the star power. That's how you're making the names. Like you got Henry Cejudo, you're putting him against Bassett. It's only good for Bassett. He's 19. He needs a shine. He needs a star power. He's going to sit in the press conference. Him and Henry are talking shit against each other. That's what we want. Ah, but you know what I want now? I want Armin Sarigan to get a title shot immediately. You know, Idiot Poirier is going to take his time. He might as well just move to 170. Give the title fight to Arman Tsarukyan. He deserves it more than anyone else. Like, how many, if you're just looking at the last 3 months, right? This guy submitted one of the Russian guys. He beat the shit out of Dan Hooker. He had a good match with Shara Bullet, which I believe he dominated. And now he just beat Lance Palmer. So 4 fights in the last 3 months. Yeah, I do want to watch it. It's like my laptop is not working at all, man. I can't access any websites. It's like I'm trying to put something on, but it's just like nothing is working right now. Let me see if I can do anything with my internet. It's like, okay, it's saying the Galaxy one, open this. Saying no internet right now. I'm gonna connect it to the Bueller Road Wi-Fi. Okay, we're watching it now. It's saying it's connected. I'm just gonna try it. Oh yeah, that's what I tried as well. I was trying to hotspot my phone, but even that wasn't working. Dude, the problem is I need to get my own private laptop. Yeah, I did that. I did that. It doesn't work. It's like they've got some sort of like restrictions on my laptop where I cannot access anything else other than work probably after 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. or whatever. The working from home access is good for working from home, but it's shit for everything else. And I'm trying again. I'm giving it a try again. I hope it works. And I've connected it back to my house Wi-Fi, and yeah, it just doesn't seem like that it's working. By the way, it works sometimes. Like last night, it was working until 2 o'clock. I think probably whole night it was working, but it's just not working today. You know what I can do? You know what I can do? Holy shit, this is bad. You know what I'm gonna do now? I think I've written too much shit. I guess they might have access to my laptop as well, and I'm putting stuff about like political stuff, like Megyn Kelly and Tucker Carlson and all of this. I'm gonna turn my laptop completely off, and then turn it back on and see what happens. That might actually change things. So turn my laptop off. Shit, not working. Ah. And now my even my buttons are not working. It's like my keyboard is gone. This is terrible. Insane. All right, am I able to close this one? All right, we're gonna restart it. How's your work, by the way, bro? How's the work? Damn. Winneil, Drysdale, them. Yes, I am one of them, bro. It's like some of the people look at me and they be like, "Oh, you're one of them." Why does everyone from that part actually looks like this? Why do you not gotta have a mustache? But yeah, this is what it is, man. Yeah, if they found out, like, just imagine, dude, that would be the end of it. They'd be like, bro, that was your last day. But yeah, what's your opinion about like Donald Trump? What do you think is happening with him? Do you think it's going crazy right now? Did you follow the incidents with like the Greenland, by the way? Like what he's saying right now, he's made it very clear that he's actually going to go to Greenland, and he's made it very clear that we're going to get the oil over there. And Denmark has made it very clear as well. Denmark has said, if you actually bring your arms in Greenland, we were the first one to actually initiate the attack, so they're not scared of it. And then countries like France and Germany have also given the ultimatum saying that if United States actually bring their arms to Greenland, that will be the end of NATO. There'll be no friendship. There'll be no allies anymore. It will be war. That will happen. And so not only are you losing your relationships with those countries, you're also making enemies everywhere, and there's not any political benefit, you know. So I don't see why USA is doing this. When the first bro, there's tactics to negotiation. The first tactic to negotiation should have been the United States offering something to the people of Greenland. How many people are living in Greenland? It's only like 56,000 people. It wouldn't have been that hard to actually make them happy. You offer them something, or you offer them money. You tell them that you don't have access to the resources of the oil, the resources of the coal, and the United States has the machinery. They have the money that they can spend to take that oil out and actually benefit everyone. I'm sure they would have allowed USA to do it. I'm sure there was a way to negotiate. I'm sure they could have taken permission from Denmark if they offered Denmark something, but why did they have to threaten them? Why did they have to mention this? It's like United States has to be the gangster. Somehow they have to just tell everybody that we're the top G, we're the boss. You know, it doesn't always work like this, but I guess this is how USA likes to run things. But yeah, man. What do you mean it's not a USA? It's yeah, it's actually not even USA. It's not their policy. It's probably just Israel actually controlling the policies. Did you see, by the way, when Donald Trump actually stands with Mark Levin? It's like Mark Levin has got his hands around Donald Trump's waist. He's holding him like his girl. It's like Trump can't even say anything. Dude, that was such, it was funny. Like, it's crazy, right? It's pathetic, but at the same time, it's kind of crazy. Like, how are you saying this? It's kind of crazy. Like, do you not have the brain to understand, to see that, bro, that looks so bad? You could see exactly, you could see clearly that the car was actually moving away from the person, right? And even if somebody's trying to kill you, right? Even if the car is actually moving towards you and they miss it and then you move to the side, I don't think you should be killing them. I don't think you should be firing the bullets when you know you've got the power. Like there's a couple of people over there. He's not the only guy. They got the weapons in their hands. They have to be extra careful. How are you firing bullets at a car that is moving away from you? Clearly moving away from you. And why would somebody even try to pick up a fight with ICE? Nobody's that crazy. Like what are they getting out of it? It was just a horrible incident. Very horrible, man. And Donald Trump trying to justify it just makes it look worse. Yeah. Pull up to the scene, and the ICE did not let the doctors see René Nicole. Man, that was. I did see that. I did see that part as well, where the ambulance actually pulled up. The guys over there. Can we see the? Can we see the? Can we see the victim? And ICE is like, no, we're not gonna let you see that. It's insane, bro. That tells you how much respect they have for the humanity, how much sympathetic they are towards humanity. That's like the policy of the United States these days. It's like if you can take over the country, and I'm talking about like from a smaller scale, like obviously they do not give any shit about the immigrants, but smaller scale to the bigger scale. You go to the bigger scale, it's the same thing with the countries. Like, why did they take over Venezuela? Why was it so easy for them? Because we can, because we got the power. So according to them, if you're a stronger country, you have the right to take over the weaker country. It's the same thing with Greenland. Oh, we can. They're speaking the same language with Denmark, and the same thing with Iran. Like Donald Trump is threatening Iranian government, saying that if your oppressors keep doing the same thing, if Khamenei does keep doing the same thing, we're gonna take over Iran as well. We will topple the government, and they've done it many times with those governments. So it's like they're speaking the same language. Yeah, ICE, bro. It's just the treatment of ICE. It's just look. I don't. There was a point when I was like, maybe illegal immigration is not the best thing, and I can completely understand from United States aspect if there's millions of people actually coming to your country and there's not the best, they're not following the best route. Maybe you could have a system where you don't allow those people to actually come in. Maybe there's some sort of like blockage at some places, right? Maybe there's more checks, maybe there's more observations, and then there are ways to actually get rid of those people. But I don't think the people who've been living there for like 15-20 years, they should be kicked out of the country because they've been contributing to the country, they've been working at the jobs, and they've been living there for like a long time. Otherwise the same thing could be said about like the Native Americans and like the European people actually going over there, right? They lived there for many years, and now you're not going to be kicking everybody out of the country. So they were supposed to make streets of America safer. Instead, they've done opposite. They've done completely opposite. People are scared of them. It's like they're killing people literally. How are you going to be? The police is supposed to be protective of you, and ICE is like a police, right? They're policing against the immigrants, but would people actually feel safe with them? Because they're literally firing weapons without any reason, without any sort of justification. And your president is actually giving them more power by saying that he wasn't at fault. He's defending them. So I mean that tells you a lot about it. And yeah, I think it's just with immigration. I thought that maybe they could come up with a process, but I think the process they are following is wrong. It's the way they're uh, executing the whole executing the whole process. And you know why? It's because Donald Trump made the promise that he will deport million people, and now he's not able to do it. A million people is a lot, and you know why it's happening? Why he cannot deport million people? Because more people have stopped coming. When it was Joe Biden, it was like many people were actually coming. Many people were actually coming to the country. So you had new people coming to the country, so you could actually deport them. That was possible, and that's what Donald Trump thought, that a lot of people would actually keep coming to the country. But now the problem is, because he's made the policy very clear, and he said that we're going to deport everybody. So the people from other countries, they're not even coming to USA anymore through the illegal means. All right, they're stopped coming to the USA. So how are you going to deport million people? So that's why there's a lot of pressure on him, and that's why ISIS is trying to deport those people. Okay, I'm turning my laptop on again, and I'll see like if I can put the resting on. And once I have the resting on, then we could do that shit, man. Then we could run that shit. What do you think about the situation of Iran, by the way? There's a lot of protests going on in Iran at the moment, and the civilians are not happy with the government. The government has not given any rights to the civilians. The economy is going down badly. Women do not have any freedoms. Minorities do not have any freedoms. It just Khamenei is running the government in a very bad way. And I give the blame to US on this as well, because in 1974, 1979, like a long time ago, US actually top of the government. Iran was a free country, the top of the government, and um they put that party into power, which has been in power for like a long, long time. And it is like they're just oppressing people. They're using the full control. What was the last comment about not by immigrants, right? What not by immigrants? I was looking at the chart of resources in Greenland today, and it's unbelievable. Those guys have got like I think 4 billion barrels of unaccessed oil. They've got so much coal and gold, and Greenland might be the most resourceful country in the world. It's a massive country. It's a massive country. So I think America actually wants it for like the security reasons as well, because it's close to Russia, it's close to other European countries. But at the same time, there's so many resources that America can actually get access to. And you know why Greenland hasn't been able to make use of the resources? Because they don't have the machinery, they don't have the advanced technology. It takes a lot of money. It's everything is kind of covered with ice. Even Denmark does not have the same amount of money. And you know what's happening in Greenland right now? The ice is actually melting. So USA knows that they can actually make better use of it. So the ice will melt, and USA would have access to it. And USA actually has a lot of machinery, has a lot of money. They will actually be able to spend a lot of money on this. So if you look at it from the positive side, the USA does make the negotiations in a better way, in a more friendly way. I would actually support a USA going over there, USA making use of the oil, making use of the resources. Good for the humanity, good for everybody. But I I know USA is not going to do this. That's not the that's not the manners that USA follows. USA goes in the way that they actually want to go in there. They want to be the gangsters. They want to be the policemen of the world. That's where they're going to go in. They want the full control over Greenland. They don't want to make any negotiations. They want to do what they can, what they want to do. Oh my god, dude, I can't believe this. I cannot believe my eyes. It's not working. My laptop is useless right now. I don't know what's happening with the working from home access. They're not giving me this. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Nothing is working on my laptop right now. Doesn't matter which Wi-Fi I'm connected to, whether it's a work Wi-Fi that I'm connected to, whether it's a home Wi-Fi that I'm connected to, whether it's this my phone hotspot that I'm connected to. It's just not working. It's not gonna work. They've banned. Yes, it's locked. It's basically locked from higher up. Yeah, it's nothing is working on my laptop. Not even like the work things. Like I don't even think if I can work right now, to be honest. Like if I actually want to work, and to be honest, I had some work that I wanted to do. I was thinking maybe I'll work late night. Maybe you know, there were a few things that I needed to do. I thought that I might be able to do it on Sunday, but it's just doesn't seem like I have access to even work. Wow. Oh, they're asking me for the logins. They're asking me for the logins. Maybe I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I can do this. Holy shit. Actually trying to do the network login at this time of the day. And it's not working. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? How's your work, by the way, bro? How did you find it? Was it something different? Did you actually get to drive? Was it more like a training? Was it like online? How was the team? Did you get to meet people over there? Do you think it's going to be hard? Because I remember you telling me it was going to be 11 hours a day. Oh no, I'm going to turn my laptop off. Dude, I think I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I do want to stream, but my brain is devoid of all the knowledge right now. It's like I don't have anything to say right now. And I thought I was going to be able to get everything from the internet and then I was going to spit it out, but it just doesn't seem like it just doesn't seem like there's any solutions right now. Okay, you log into Outlook, you log into this email address, and you log into Teams. Then I log into Microsoft Teams. Why is everything else working? Why is the work shit is still working? It's kind of crazy. The work shit is still working. My Teams account is working. My Teams account is working. I can see other emails. Holy shit. That was at 10:30. I can see the email from 10:30. Yeah, I think they banned me from my laptop, but it just seems like I can actually work. So I mean, it's not too bad. I can work, but they banned me from everything else. Like I can't access anything. I don't. Doesn't matter what I type on the internet. It just doesn't come up. All of the internet is gone. Every other media that I can use on the laptop is gone. It's just not working. Yes, they found out about the research, man. They probably, I don't even know, man. They might even catch me. They might even catch me, might even ask me questions like, what have you been done? What have you been doing in your free time? Like we've been actually surveilling you and we found out that you've been involved in some of the companies. You've been going very political. So they might actually think that I'm onto something. They might be working with something, you know? Holy shit. So the new ESR has not been reviewed in the past 6 months, in the past 12 months. To be honest, you know what I can do? I can do research the whole time and I can work at the same time as well. Like this could be part of my life. I could be live streaming the whole time that I'm working. You know what I'm going to do actually? When I'm working from home next time, which might be next Thursday, by the way, that whole time that I'm working, 7 to 8 hours, I'm actually sitting in front of the computer. I can do live stream. Like I can work and live stream at the same time. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like imagine somebody is watching my 8 hours video later. Wouldn't that be insane? That'd be kind of crazy, right? Bro, I was so lazy today. I had a lot of sleep. I don't know how many times I slept. First of all, I slept at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I woke up around like 3:30, something like that. And then I had like a few hours on, and then after that I went to sleep again around like I would say like 7 something, and then I had two and a half hours of sleep again. So 9:30 I woke up again, and then I just started using like the phone. I started putting up the stuff, basically just basic life stuff. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. Like I wish I could access some of the things on the internet, which I cannot right now. Oh my god, I feel like I can. Oh shit, it's back, dude. My thing is back. My thing is back. By the way, they've given me access. I think they've done some other checks, and they're like, They're like, okay, we're not actually gonna ban him. We're actually gonna give him a chance to actually give us more what he can do. So I'm gonna give them more. So yeah, I don't know if you actually heard what Megyn Kelly was trying about saying about Israel and what she was saying about the USA and the policies of the USA on Tucker Carlson. Okay, I'm gonna watch Bo Bassett. You watch my live reaction. I'm just gonna watch it, but right after that, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna tell you what Megyn Kelly actually said about Israel. Okay, so we're in YouTube right now.
On Supercraft, Annabelle found a tutor with amazing reviews to ace her physics exam. You too can choose the right tutor for more than 2,000 subjects on Supercraft. The biggest.
It's Bo Bassett. Bo Bassett versus Caden, right? All right, we're gonna watch it. Oh, bro, they have not even uploaded the fight. What a crazy thing! It is insane. If I type Caden ROF5. Oh no, it's not ROF, it's RAF. RAF5. I mean, there's like a short, but there's not like they don't have like a full fight on. Kobe Covington versus Dick Rockall. They got a couple of other matches of Bo Bassett. Yeah, they don't have like a full fight of Bo Bassett on the channel on YouTube. But what they do have is like a short. Where am I gonna find the full fight, dude? They don't have a full fight anywhere. Okay, let me try to find it on Google. Watch Bo Bassett versus Caden. RAF 05 full fight.
Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division. No matter how wide the division is.
Oh fuck, that's like an animated fight. Such a lie. That's an animated fight. If you can send me, bro, that would be great.
You're going to have to beat this young man. Kate Henshaw coming out firing and shooting on Bo Bassett, trying to give him a little piece of his own medicine.
Nice job by Kate Henshaw. Nice.
Period one. Wow. Bassett again. Another 2 points.
Yo,
Bassett again. Another 2 points.
yo, Fike, are you gonna be able to like email me that fight? The only problem is you send me the file on WhatsApp, and I'm not gonna be able to watch it on WhatsApp on the laptop. So the only way I can actually watch is if I can end the stream and actually watch the fight on my WhatsApp. So I mean, I can actually let me check the link again. Actually, let me check the link again. So you do have it on YouTube, which means I should be able to find it. I should be able to find it. If I put full fight here, I should be able to see it. You actually emailed me? Okay, that's great. Let me find it. Let me find it quickly. Oh yeah, I was just taking permission from my phone. Because I'm accessing my emails, I can actually look at the link, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm actually gonna try now. Okay, we're going there. We're going to the link. We're actually gonna be watching the fight now. Alright, we're on it. We're on it.
Please welcome to the mat, Wisconsin State Champion, four-time Scholar All-American.
Four-time Scholar All-American, Caden Henschel.
People love this guy.
Somebody's always got to gun phenom.
Yeah, he's good. He's absolutely on fire. Both undefeated.
Okay, now we're watching it, bro. That's cool.
Uphill battle for Kate Henry.
That's me.
I don't think we've ever seen anything like Bo Bassett. If I may give you a hot take, if you want to
Alright, one of the commentators is like, I've never seen anything like Bo Bassett.
beat this young man,
I mean, he is pretty low. He's pretty fast. I like that.
firing.
Man, he's constantly coming at him.
Trying to give him a little
Let's take it back and forth. Oh, he's got his back.
Struck by Caden Henschel. Nice.
Oh, Caden got him.
Yes.
Well, Caden got the first takedown. Caden's winning 2-0. That was nice by Caden. Bro, Bo Bassett is relentless. The amount of pace. Even Caden is coming forward. He flipped him. He's got sort of like a high crotch body sort of lock. Reversed him. They both got each other's legs. Okay, there we go. Both got 2 points each. That's what I'm looking at, dude. The pace is crazy. It's insane. Okay, they both got the front headlocks. The collar ties are pretty strong.
Shot in the second time after that.
Cade, Bassett is trying to move to the back again. This is his position. This time he's been able to move to the back. I think that tells me that Caden has been a little tired because the first time Bassett tried to do it, Caden stopped him. But Bassett's got it this time, so he's got 4 points now. Oh, he rolled him. Shit. That's 2 more points. So that should be 6. He's gonna roll him again. He rolled him again. That's another 2 points. That's 8. If he rolls him again, that would be a win. Shit. I mean, Caden is trying his best. How is that 12 points, by the way? I'm not getting it. Like, how is he? Oh, he rolled him again. That's it. That's insane, by the way, dude. Dude, Bassett is actually good. I just need to see more matches of him, to be honest, because you can't really tell from one match. The pace was relentless. I need to see him against more guys. I want to see what Henry actually brings to him, because Henry's actually got a lot of experience. I feel like Caden was trying to do the same thing. He was trying to put a lot of pace on as well. I could tell, man, Caden's really good, but Bassett was just a bit too much for him. 14-4. His name is also Machine Gun. Just doesn't stop.
All right, chill. It's got Bo Bassett. Oh, that was awesome. As I watch you try to navigate two styles at once, I now see you scoring freestyle points with collegiate-style techniques such as the arm bar. What inspired this match?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say, Jesus, the way, the truth, the life. I want to throw a shout out to my Lord and Savior, and also I want to throw a shout out to my brothers and my high school team back home. I missed a high school event for this, so I just want to say congrats to them. They brought home the team title. Congrats to my boys. And last but not least, bouncing back from high school to college.
Apparently, he's used like a collegiate technique, which is like an arm bar, to get the points in the freestyle.
Oh, this was awesome. It was also Cade Henschel's idea. You got called out for this match. Do you have an idea of who you'd like to see in the future?
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Caden. He did a great job. And I've been watching him ever since I can remember. So shout out to Caden. And I think for me, I said it at the press conference, he just signed with RAF. And I think he's going to take care of business on the next card. Too much respect to call him out, but I think the fans would love to see a match with me and Henry Cejudo.
Calling out Henry Cejudo, I love that.
Interesting. I'll actually be speaking with Henry later tonight. I will try to get an update for you on that. If I may ask you, speaking of Henry.
Oh, Henry's there, bro. They're doing the face off.
I
Awesome.
wasn't brought in on it, but Henry does happen to be here. Henry, as a former Olympic champion, you must agree if somebody wants on the team in 2028, they're going to have to get through this young man.
Of course. And Bo Bassett, I like you, but you will bend the knee to King Triple C.
Now, Henry, you got it.
I like it, bro. I like it from Henry. He's like, you will bend the. I like you, but you will bend the knee to Triple C.
But are you saying that you do accept the young man respectfully challenged you? Do you accept?
They can all get it from everywhere and every side. We can make it happen, Chael Sonnen.
All right, Bo, it sounds like we're going to need to talk to Chad and get a date, but I believe that you have your future opponent.
Absolutely. I think we booked it. We basically signed. We can do it now, or we can wait. But
We're going to wait. We're actually going to wait.
Wait. Bo Bassett is like, we can do it now or we can
Henry's
wait.
got his hands full. February 28th, he's got Uriah Faber. Could you give me some foreshadowing? Can Henry beat Uriah Faber?
yeah, absolutely. Henry is, he's the man. And so I want to wrestle the best of the best. And that's why, I want to wrestle the dream match for me with Henry. He's going to get it done. And
I think it's getting weird for Henry because he wants to talk shit, right?
You got Faber
But
and
Bassett
it
is
sounds like
very
you got
respectful to
Bassett.
Henry, so Henry doesn't know what to say, I guess.
well, maybe you can get it too, Chael Sonnen.
He's like, maybe you can get it too, Chelsea.
Pass on that, but ladies and gentlemen, sounds
Oh
like you're
my
going to get
God.
Henry Cejudo, and please give it up for tonight's winner, Bo Machine Gun Bassett.
Henry. Bro, Henry's so funny, bro. He's like, you can get it too, Chelsea. Oh my God. Holy shit. All right, I think I'm gonna start working. I'm not gonna quit the stream. I'm still gonna stay on the stream. So if you wanna ask me any questions, you can. But if you wanna go to sleep, like it's completely up to you. But Bassett, yeah, of course, man. I completely get it because he's only 19 years old, right? He's probably looked up to Henry his whole life. So he's like, he feels very uncomfortable talking shit. Like Henry came out and Henry started talking the shit, and I loved it because Henry's trying to put like the spotlight on the fight. He's trying to sell the fight. He's doing his own cringy style. Yeah, I had to go and chill. that was funny, man. Yeah, that was funny. All right, so I'm gonna start working now. I think it's better if I do like a few patients, and then after that I go to sleep, maybe around 2 o'clock. But today I want to have a long stream. You know what? I'm gonna stay on the stream. I'm gonna answer every single question that people ask me. Ah. All right, we're gonna log into Epic. What possible matchups can they actually make from Raffle 5? All right, we know Bassett is actually. Yeah, man. Depends. Like if you're feeling tired and you feel like you want to go to sleep, feel free to go to sleep anytime. You can stay with me for like 5 minutes and then go to sleep. Damn. For me personally, the thing is I don't like working on this. Fuck. I don't like working from home. The reason being because I only have one screen. And I've just started using a mouse, by the way, which is my brother's mouse. Which has actually improved my speed a little bit because you can click faster. But yeah, like with one screen, it's kind of slower. So it's like, am I getting the best productivity out of it? Like the thing that I'm doing at home, I can probably do everything at work. Like if I go to the office, I can probably finish everything in like 15 minutes. So why am I spending more time at home when I can actually go pop in the office? Yeah, I mean, Dana might have some sort of involvement with this. You know what? Dana might be playing everything. Even with the Arman situation, like, oh, Dana hates Arman. It could just be that Dana is trying to build Arman even more. He wants the fans to get behind Arman. So when Arman does get the title shot, it's like, oh, everybody is actually asking for it, right? So I don't really know, man. It could be Dana just playing everything up. It could be like, Dana could be like, oh, shit. Maybe at a point, Dana was trying to piss everybody off. It was like, you guys want Arman? I'm just not gonna give you Arman. I'm just gonna make a match with Patty and Justin Gaethje. Arman's not even part of it because he's doing headbutts, he's doing other stuff. All right, make a couple of excuses, and then everybody rallies behind Arman when Arman wins all the competition. Everyone is now because they're like, oh, this guy's like one of the most active guys in UFC right now. He's doing grappling competitions, he's doing wrestling competitions. He's going against guys who are like legit, like Lance Palmer, NCAA guys, 4-time NCAA All American. He's going against that guy and he's beating him 12-0. Like he's literally tech falling him. So you know what? You don't think that guy deserves the title shot? Give the title fight to Arman. For God's sake, give it to Arman Saryukin. He's the one who deserves it the most. And you know, Dana's like, let me piss everybody off. All right, what else is going on in UFC right now? UFC is at a point in the history of mankind. Okay, we're gonna create more patients records. You know what? Eric Bishop was actually at the UFC at the RAF event. You know Eric Bishop, by the way? That is a guy who used to work in WCW. He worked in WWE for a while. So he knows a lot of stars, you know what I mean? He knows how to build up stars. And they asked him a question about Colby Covington. It was like, you know, in your business, people actually talk a lot. What do you think about Colby Covington? He's got a gift with gab. And Eric Bishop's like, as long as he keeps running his mouth, we'll keep putting him on the TV. So Eric Bishop actually understands the business a lot. Yeah. Do you think, by the way, bro, do you think it was a stunt, by the way? Do you think it was a stunt or do you think it was an actual thing? You know, it could just be a stunt, just to be in the headlines. Alex did first round knockout. You know, I was reading in the comments, I was like, with Tracy Cortez and Alex Perez, like, how would they communicate before? How would they communicate normally? Because Alex, he only talks, he only says a few words in English, like, Shama. there's not much that he does. So they must have like a translator. I don't know which YouTuber, which MMA YouTuber I was listening to, they'd be like, before. They would literally have to explain the whole sex process to both of them as well. Like in the bedroom, it'd be like, Alex is trying to say something and then he has a translator. He literally has a translator inside. Yeah, she does speak Spanish. All right, you know, it's actually not that bad because Alex speaks Portuguese, Brazilian. Portuguese is not much different from Spanish. So yeah, they actually can. I do get it. I do get it. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. But even then, you know, it would have been fun. Yeah, it's not much different. Like it's not, I wouldn't say it's exactly the same, but it's not much different. What else is happening in the MMA world right now? Is there anything else that is happening in MMA world? You know, if you look at RAF card, by the way, right? What matches would you make? If you look at the stars right now, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make the matches. Depends on who is available. So like, let's start with like the main event. You had Luke Rockhold versus Colby Covington. Do you want to see Luke Rockhold in the freestyle matches? Personally, I don't, because I get it. Like he's funky and he can do some stuff, but it's like there wasn't much offensive wrestling. He's constantly looking for the counters. Okay, the person's gonna shoot on me, and I'm gonna do something, right? But we need somebody who can actually wrestle. Like if you have MMA fighters actually going there, I need guys who can actually wrestle to some extent. Who've got like prior experience of wrestling, or at least have come from like some sort of sambo background, or like they use their wrestling in MMA. Okay, okay, that we've already got. He's gonna be fighting against Henry Cejudo, right? Maybe on the next card you can make him versus somebody else, because Henry's fighting Faber. But after Faber, he's gonna take on Bassett. That's confirmed. Joel versus Bobby Needy, man. No, by the way, do you want it now? Like now Joel's stock is kind of gone. He got tech fall by Steve Buchanan. So might as well just make Steve Buchanan versus Bo Nickel. The only difference could be the size. Like Buchanan is big, dude. I think he was even bigger than Yoel Romero. He was massive. So that would be a problem. So it's like, do you want to do that? Maybe not. So in that case, I think Bo could actually go against like one of the. Dude, what do you think about like Chimaev versus Bo? You know what, Chimaev versus Bo? Chimaev doesn't have much to win because if Chimaev loses, right, it's like people are gonna be like, oh, Chimaev actually. Bo isn't even that good, and Chimaev lost to Bo. But if Chimaev wins, people are gonna be like, oh, Bo actually lost to RDR, so Chimaev hasn't done anything. Kobe versus Caden. I mean, bro, are they not fighting in the different weight classes? Like they're completely different weight classes. Stock Street Romero. Yeah, I mean, Yoel probably is just like. Yeah, I mean, Yoel is like 49 years old, so nobody even cares. You could do Yoel versus somebody else, man. Like I don't want to see him against Bo now. Yeah, like make Yoel versus somebody his age or like close to his age. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who's past their 40s. Bo Nickel is 29 years old. I don't want to see Yoel Romero against like a young guy now. And Bo is the. I want to see Hamza there as well, but I don't want to see him against Bo Nickel. I think I want to see him get like a tune-up fight. I want to see him get like a tune-up fight against somebody else. Because Hamza, even though he has competed in freestyle wrestling, but Hamza was like a Swedish national champion like multiple times. And I'm not saying that Hamza cannot beat Bo, but it's like Hamza is more like he's turned into more like an MMA wrestler, right? His MMA shots are the best. So if Bo gets a win against Hamza, he's gonna talk a lot of shit. Trust me, this guy will just keep running his mouth about it. But you know what's gonna happen if they fight in MMA? Hamza is a better striker than him. Hamza's got better grappling than him overall. Like he's got better ground control. He knows more positioning. His jiu-jitsu is much better. Bo does not have it. So it just doesn't look good. So I think Bo should probably fight somebody else. Maybe RD, but RDR, Bo's gonna destroy RDR. That doesn't make any sense. Mm. Oh shit, man, my internet's going again. I was gonna work. Holy shit, what is going on? I want to see Hamzat on it. Yeah, I want to see Hamzat as well. Hamzat versus Bo, they could actually sell a lot, but I rather see Hamzat against somebody else. Maybe against another MMA fighter. Oh, yes. I do want to see Marab. Marab, definitely. I think many of the Dagestanis can actually take up the challenge. Like, Omar can actually go on RAF. Marab. And imagine Marab, you looking at Marab just shooting the takedowns constantly. shooting. Imagine Marab shooting 20 takedowns in a wrestling match. Marab just. That guy gonna spam double X. Bro, I'm telling you, Marab on RAF. He would spam double X. Like, that guy would be double legging everybody. But it's like with those guys, they're wrestling against a cage is really good. So with the freestyle wrestling, it's like you're wrestling in the middle of the cage the whole time. So although we know Marab is a great wrestler, but it's not gonna be it will be difficult for Marab. It wouldn't be as easy. Like if you're picturing in your mind that Marab is just gonna be taking guys down constantly for 20 times, that's not gonna happen. It's like those guys have more counters. Freestyle wrestling is just basically just pure wrestling. It's not, you cannot use any of the MMA techniques. You cannot push the guy against the cage. Some of the techniques are not gonna work there. And then a lot of his takedowns are not even successful because he's looking for something else, right? He's trying to change the levels to actually get the strikes in. Like on the break, he would land like an elbow, or he would land like an overhand. He loves to do that. So sometimes he's just getting the takedown entry so he can land some strikes or like thread out the takedowns in MMA. So just because his wrestling is very successful in MMA doesn't mean that it's going to be as successful in freestyle. But I'm sure he would do good. Like he would do decent. But yeah, what, Mirage the Cejudo rematch? I do agree with this. I do want to see that. And then maybe you can put Omar as well. See how Omar does against those guys. Bro, my laptop. Man, my internet is gone again. Damn, what do I do? What do I do, man? What do I do? Man, what do I do, man? It's happening again, man. I didn't say Omar versus Usman. I mean, you could have Omar on the card, but you're gonna put him against somebody from 135. I guess you could put them against like the D1 level guys, but D11 of 1 level guys who have lost their prime. So, what do you think about Caden versus Omar, by the way? Caden versus Omar. That could be a good match, right? Even though Caden might actually win it because he's got way more experience. But you know, like Arman went against Lance Palmer. I mean, Lance Palmer had a D1 level guy, but he's lost his prime. Is not the same. He's a bit past his prime. So I'm guessing like those matchups. Like if you can find a 135er who's a past his prime a little bit. By the way, what do you think about Spencer Lee actually coming to RAF? You know, get some get some of those guys. Bring Spencer Lee because he's gonna bring a lot of eyeballs to the sport. And you know what? That's good for Spencer Lee as well. Because if you bring Spencer, right, he is a big star in the wrestling world, but he doesn't have the MMA following. He doesn't have the MMA fan base. And you put him against like an MMA fighter, like Spencer Lee versus maybe Henry Cejudo in the future, or maybe like Umar Nurmagomedov. He gets a lot of shine from that. You know? Yeah. And like you can make those matches as well, but also like Spencer Lee versus like those MMA guys, and you know what's gonna happen in the match. Like Spencer Lee completely destroys those guys. Like if Spencer Lee fights, let's say Omar, right? He's gonna beat Omar in a wrestling match. Like there's no way Omar is winning the wrestling match. But they both get something out of it. Like nobody expects Omar to win it. Everybody knows Spencer Lee's like a national champion, right? He's a multiple-time national champion. He's supposed to win it. But like how much shine do you get out of it? Both of you guys. Hey man, Lincoln Winkle, how's it going, bro? What is going on right now? Oh my god, my internet is not coming back. I'm gonna give it one more try. And I am so mad at myself, guys. Hey yo, Lincoln, what is your favorite sport? Do you watch wrestling? Are you a fan? And do you agree with the assessment that Arman Saryukin is one of the best guys in UFC that can wrestle to a very high level? If you do follow wrestling. If you don't follow wrestling, then there's not even any point of this question. Oh, man. Alright, we're working more, guys. Alright, dude, I'm gonna go get some sleep. I am so knackered. Alright, Fi, got on mine, bro. Have a good sleep, and yeah, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining in, by the way. It was a good time. We discussed a lot of stuff. We discussed a lot of wrestling stuff, a lot of political stuff. I'm going to be here for a while, 15, 20 minutes. If for some reason you cannot sleep, you can join back in because I'm going to be there for a while. You know, I might be here until like 2 o'clock, so that might be a long stream. So it's 12:43. I might be here for the next 1.5 hour, whatever. You know, I might, after finishing my work, I might start talking like political stuff. But yeah, have a good night, bro. Take care of yourself. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, man. All right, guys. Yeah, what do you guys think about Trump, you know? What do you think about Trump just going crazy, trying to take over every single country? That is kind of insane stuff that he's been doing. And, you know, when he was campaigning, everybody kind of supported him. And I was probably on the same side. Like, I respected Trump for being so open, for showing his actual motivations, you know? It doesn't turn out to be the fact, even though he's still quite open about what he wants. Like, he makes it very clear that it is all for the oil. There's no other motivations involved. He's like, we're gonna get the oil. We're gonna get the oil. And he's been very straightforward with his approach. He's been very aggressive. It's a very like aggressive approach that he has with the countries. But do you think that is the best approach? Do you think that's how the countries should be approaching it? Do you think the UN should hold some value? Do you think Trump is diminishing the value of UN by not abiding by any of the rules and regulations? And do you think he's actually trying to bring peace in the world? What do you reckon would happen in the next few years? Do you think we're heading close to the world war? Do you think it could be, we could see a point where the humanity actually get extinct? Because now look at the amount of weapons that we have. Do you think it's productive to have a war? I don't think that war has ever been an answer. Their conservatives got a motto these days, which is peace through strength. I don't think there's ever been peace through strength. You know, strength is a good thing. Working on your strength is always a good thing. Doesn't matter which department you're talking about. Working on the strength is always good, but misuse of the strength has never been appreciated. Using your strength unnecessarily on others who do not have the strength to counter you or to match you has never been a good thing. And I don't know why we've been doing this as a society. I don't know why we've been doing this as a country. That is kind of insane. Do you guys have any other topics that you want to talk about? Is there any questions you want to ask? Or do you not think that I'm good enough to answer any of your questions? So guys, I'm doing my work right now. We're doing some of the patients right now, and it's Peru. Which matchups do you want to make after RAF 5, by the way, guys? Which matchups? We already looked at Colby Covington, and I think the best match for him would be against George St. Pierre in RAF. When it comes to MMA, you know what? You can make Colby versus Bo because he expressed his willingness to actually move to 185. And I don't disagree with the choice, you know? Is Colby big for 170? No, he's never been a big 170 years, so I don't think he's any problems making the weight. Would 185 be disadvantageous for him because the guys over there would be too big? True, but at this point in Colby's career, I think he's just looking for a money fight. And I think the fight against Bo can actually sell a lot because Colby can say that I'm a Division 1 wrestler, and then they can sell the fight like a wrestling fight. And, you know, Colby can actually put a lot of pressure on. His jiu-jitsu is probably better than Bo's in some regards. And his striking is probably, some aspects of the striking is also probably better than Bo's in some regards. And he's got more fighting experience than Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel actually will be stronger at the weight, and Bo Nickel is probably a bit better wrestler. So, I mean, Bo would have his own advantages, but I think they could sell that fight. Bo is young as well, in his prime. But you know what? Bo is not a guy who hits very hard. And Bo is not a guy who's going to put you down with one shot. It happened in the last fight, but I think the other guy was just washed. I don't think he could do that to Colby. So, you know what? Is that a fight that I want to see? If he's fighting Bo at 185, you know, I'm going to be fine with it. I don't have any problems. And I think that could be a good one. When it comes to Luke Rockhold, I think he should probably keep on doing the same exhibitions. Like, what has Luke Rockhold not done? He's done boxing, he's done wrestling, he's done MMA, he's done bare knuckle. And whatever is done outside the MMA, he has actually lost it. And he's lost terribly. He wasn't even close. So maybe he should try dirty boxing, because that's the thing that he hasn't done. Maybe try dirty boxing, and then... I mean, he's already done like a few grappling competitions previously, and with the grappling competitions, this guy actually did good because he is a good grappler, to be honest, you know. So I would say with Luke Rockhold, the only thing he hasn't done is like a dirty boxing. Maybe do dirty boxing, and then maybe do kickboxing as well, because you want to try. You only get one life to live, so might as well just try everything. So maybe try kickboxing as well. And then once you have a loss everywhere, then you can actually tell that story that even though I was not good at those things, but I actually gave a try to every single thing. By the way, I don't know how I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, guys, because even though I had good sleep today, I don't know what time I'm actually gonna go to sleep. I do want to do a lot of work, and I want to stream at the same time as well, because I think it's quite productive. Like, you are streaming, so you are bringing some sort of value to the people, and you guys have to acknowledge that I'm bringing a lot of value to your people. When the time is 12:50 and it's like you guys got nothing to do right now, your work is finished, you are tired, whatever sport you play, whatever hobby you have is finished, it's time to do nothing right now. And there's not much value left in the life right now at this point of the day. And that's when you can actually watch me and ask me any questions. And I am like an encyclopedia. And I can talk for you. And I can do it all night. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask me while I'm doing my work. And my brain is doing multitasking right now. Working and discussing. So if you guys want to bring any value right now, this is the time. Prove. I think I'm probably gonna get off the stream right now, but I will join you guys back very shortly. I'm gonna join you back. Guys, have a good day.